is because I've been in talks with numerous people from Canada and the United States that haven't seen their families, in some cases over 2 years, since the mandate started. And there was children up there that I met up in Pembina with their family, with their mom and dad, and they made signs that all they wanted was to see their grandma and grandpa again, and because they haven't seen them for 2 years, because they're mandated to take this vaccine. Compare that to something. When you're tearing families apart at the northern border because they won't do something that you want them to do, that's tyrant behavior. But there's a lot of Americans and a lot of Canadians that we're done with it. Enough's enough. They don't want to. They're not going to follow your ridiculous mandates anymore. And those that are trying to just comply are being hurt the most.
Welcome back to the channel. This is Anna's Thoughts in Musical Parodies, and I am Anna, your hostess. Thank you so much for being here today. So for anyone who wants to support what I do here, I just created a new Vinted reselling profile, and I have some Brixton hats that are just slightly imperfect and could not be sold at retail, as well as some actually brand new Coach items that I'm selling well below the retail price. And I have a few more things beyond what you saw there that will be added in the next day or two. You can find that link on the second page of my website that will always be linked in the description. And it's right at the top of that page where it says Brixton and Coach Outlet on Vinted. You just click on the Support Small Business link and it takes you to the page. Thank you so much. So according to thetrucker.com, which is a website that I just found out existed today, movement for vaccine mandate protest convoy to Washington, D.C. gaining steam on social media. And they shared a photo of the Canadian convoy from January 30th, 2022. And I found this photo on the Convoy to DC 2022 Facebook page. And what this is basically American truckers joining forces with their Canadian counterparts with their own protest convoy to Washington, D.C. Here's what KTSM 9 News had to say about it.
Truckers in the United States are getting ready to follow the lead of their Canadian counterparts and form a convoy that will travel from California to Washington, D.C. 50,000 Canadian truck drivers formed a 45-mile convoy to Ottawa this week to protest the government's vaccine mandate. That now requires all essential travelers to show proof of vaccination to cross the border into the United States. The American truckers formed a Facebook group that, as of today, has more than 67,000 members. The page states that they support freedom and they are done with the mandate.
So I can't seem to even find the same Facebook page again that I found earlier today, but I found this one, Convoy to DC 2022. But it's weird because when I try to follow, it just does this, where it looks like nothing's happening. So that's interesting. And then it just brings me back to the main page. But I did also find this Restart group, and they say in their About section, we are part of many large groups who believe in our founding fathers. We believe everyone has a voice. We support our freedom. Help us spread the word about this group, and together we all can make it a better place. God bless America. And there's this post that confirms my suspicions about that the other one might have been deleted, and people were talking about that it looks like posts were being deleted as well. And someone did comment on it and said, yes, Facebook deleted it and also completely deleted the accounts of 3 of our top guys. So, yeah, it's like a social media war on free speech as usual. So, that being said, thank God that I got a screen recording of the video that was posted at the top of that deleted Facebook page earlier today. And please share this video around so that other people can see it, or even screen record this and share it yourself, in case anything happens to this video. And enjoy.
My name is Jeremy. I am also known as the Disrespected Trucker. I was invited over here by the group admin, Brian Bondi. I am here to give you updates of what the organizers come up with, any plans, and dates and times and all that good stuff. As of right now, they set the date March 1st, the March to Freedom Convoy to DC 2022. We've added numerous people on here that are well known in the trucking industry and beyond. That will be giving you live video updates also. One of those people is Trucker G. If you don't know who he has a pretty good following around the country. Him and his wife Marianne, great people. Another guy will be Mike Landis from the United States Transportation Alliance. And the fourth guy will be Brian Brazzi. We added him on. He's been involved in many events, planning different things. Yesterday, a group of us met in Fargo, North Dakota, and we convoyed up to Pembina, North Dakota, to the border. 2 miles south of the border. That's as far north as we could go. But we had all of our signs supporting our Canadian friends in Canada with their freedom convoy and their freedom movement up in Canada. Justin Trudeau said that he was exposed to the coronavirus. He is fully vaccinated, and he said he was going to isolate for 5 days. Then why in the hell are they requiring families to quarantine for 14 days just because they're unvaccinated? Doesn't make any sense. Well, that's because they're vaccinated and unvaccinated. In case you haven't heard, you can catch the virus and spread the virus if you're vaccinated. So they're allowing people to literally walk across the southern border, literally walk right across it. Load them up on vans, buses, and airplanes, and delivering them all over the country without being mandatory vaccinated and giving them government assistance. But they're going to separate the families at the northern border that are legal, that are here, are residents and of the United States or Canada. There's something not right there, in case you haven't noticed. So we are demanding that they remove all mandates and let families reunite. I am tired of hearing people talking about their mental health and committing suicide and many other things because of what these mandates have caused people. Their mental and emotional well-being has been trampled on. There's a lot of work to get done in just over a month, right at a month. But there are many people planning stuff in the background to have a convoy to Washington, D.C. Cars, trucks, bicycles. Hell, if you want to ride on a little electric scooter, we don't care. But this isn't just for truckers. This is for all Americans in America. Get on board the Convoy 2022. And they're going to Washington, D.C., folks. And they're demanding the reversal of all these mandates, all of them. It's time to end this.
Thank you again so much for being here today. Since you liked the video enough to make it all the way to the end, don't forget to click the thumbs up and share with some other people who would also find it interesting. If you really loved it and would like to support what I do here, check out the link in the description for several different ways that you can do that. Thanks again so much. Have a wonderful night, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time zone you are in, and I will see you next time. Bye.